checking. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Please put your comments in and say hello. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Cornelia. Hi, Xanadu. Apologies, we've had a few technical hitches, but we're here, and that's the most important thing. What it does prove is, Stace, Veronica, me, we're all doing it voluntarily, and sometimes life comes up and gets in the way. So we just Stace can't be with us today, but she might join us, or we just send her our love. So welcome everybody. We'll just let everybody join, and then we'll just get right into the reading. So hope you can all see me, because I haven't put my big light on, so hopefully the lighting is okay. So hi Nikki, hi Susie, hi Christine, hi Krish. And actually, while you're joining, I'm going to pop my light on, so I'll be 1 second. There we go. It just helps. It just helps with making sure that I'm not sat in the dark. Okay. Hi, love you. Lovely to see you all. Oh, bless you. So today we're going to be doing some mediumship readings for an hour. So I'm really looking forward to it with everybody. And we're right into Christmas, 17th. Can you believe how quickly it's coming, guys? Absolutely amazing. And I know Christmas can also be a really challenging time for some of us as well. So hopefully we'll bring loved ones through, we'll have some joy, and we'll be able to get messages. So lovely. And thank you to Veronica, who has stepped in at very last minute to look after us all this afternoon. So don't worry if we don't have as many pinned comments today, guys. I said we could just do it au naturel today, so we'll be fine. Thank you. Okay, so let's draw the first spirit near and see who we've got. Okay, I have a gentleman here with me, and I'm very much feeling a G name, a G as in for George. So I feel like his name begins with a G, or you'll be able to take, because I said George, a George around him, very, very close. Let's see what else this lovely gentleman wants to say. So if anyone, as soon as you start to, my mum is sick very much of for Christmas. Oh, bless you, Xanadu. We'll send your mum healing. That's not very nice to be poorly this time of year. So we have this gentleman here. He's showing me he's rounded. Okay, that's a nice way to put it. He's rounded. So as in that, I mean he's got a little portly tum on him. What else is he showing me? He's got a smile. He's a smiley man. And I also feel like he likes interacting with people. What else have we got to say about this man? So this man has a name beginning with G. And he's quite portly, he's quite smiley. No, it's not Father Christmas, before you ask. And let's see what else. He's showing me dominoes. So if you can't take dominoes, I'd say there's some sort of game that he's playing. I feel like it's an old-fashioned game. So I'm seeing like the black and white dominoes, the ones that you play the numbers with and put them down. So I feel like he's showing me a memory of a more traditional game. So if you understand this gentleman, please say yes in the chat, and I will come to you. I'm sure he'll be here for somebody before the end of the live. So we're just going to keep going with him, and I'll also bring through some somebody else, and we'll wait to see. We'll wait to see if we can, who can place them. Okay, so I'm just going to say hello to everyone that has joined that I don't think I've said hello to. So I'm going to start off at Susie, hi, Christine, hi, Krish, hi, Cornelia, hi, Nikki, hi, lovely to have you on here. Almi, hi. We're all sending love to Xanadu's mum. Joni, hi, lovely to have you here. Patrick, hello, lovely to see you here, Patrick. And Wendy, lovely to see you here. And Christine, okay. So I have this gentleman here with me. I'm just going to recap on his evidence before I bring this lovely lady through who's also with me here. And hello, T. Smith, lovely to have you. So all listen out. I feel like this gentleman has a name beginning with G, okay? I feel like the letter G is around him quite strongly. I heard the name George, but we can be flexible on the G, okay? And I also feel like he's not skinny. He's just telling me he's got a little tum on him. And he's also telling me, showing me his energy, that he's a sociable man. He likes to be involved with people, whether it's fundraising or a club or something like that. And I'm also seeing dominoes, like the old-fashioned dominoes, as in the game with him. Okay, so if you can understand this man, just let me know. And I'm just going to pop him there for a moment while we connect with a lady, because I know somebody will come in here today who can take him. Okay, if you can take a little bit but not all of it, let me know, and I'll lean into the energy and see where I've misunderstood. Okay, sounds like your granddad John. Okay, T, could you understand something to do with a G around him, either where he lived or a person with the name G very close to him? It may be that as I've gone in to connect, I've heard that, but your uncle is George, Krish. Okay, so Krish, can you take the rest of the information? Can you take dominoes? Just need to make sure we're building that evidence there. Can you take somebody? Is Uncle George in spirit, Krish, or is Uncle George still with us? Big family, so can't be sure. Okay, that's fine, T. I do think you'd have known about it. The person I think is my granddad, Krish. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go on and see what else he's got to say. So let's get him placed. He played dominoes in the pub daily. I also have another George in spirit. Okay, both Krish and T. Smith, listen up, and we're going to get some more information from him to separate you out. Okay, so we've got this lovely sociable man. He likes to be with people. He likes to play dominoes. And let's see what else we're going. He's giving me a boat. I'm seeing a sailboat, whether this is a picture, an ornament, or an actual proper boat, but I'm just seeing some sort of boat. So I feel like there'll be a connection that you understand. Can either of you understand? So your George is still here, but you've got somebody around you. That's fine. It might just be the George. The G name had to be him, but the George, if the G is for George, can be around him. We all came over on a boat in the 1960s. Okay. All right. Thank you, Trish. Okay. Let's just see. Krish, are you still in with the boat? If not, I'm with T. If not, I'll get some more evidence. Let's just see what else he wants to say. We do have a little bit of lag on the comments, so just bear with me, guys. Those of you who've watched before understand that. And I think most of you have been in here before. His son in spirit collected sailboats. Okay, all right, let's get some more for us then. Let's separate it out. Okay. Okay, would either of you understand him? Something happening that meant he couldn't speak quite so well at the end. I just feel like there's something about his communication going downhill. So he's going very quiet. And as he came through as quite a sociable man to start with, I'm feeling like this is evidence. So can either of you understand can either of you understand him not being able to communicate in the same way at some point. I feel like it's towards the end. I feel like there's something that happens, whether it's a stroke or he becomes unconscious or he had pneumonia in hospital and I didn't see him, so don't know about speech. Okay. I'll just wait for Krish to reply. I wonder if this will be the placement. He had a stroke. Okay. I feel like I'm with Krish T. Thank you for replying. Let's hope we get your people through as well. But I just feel that he would give evidence that you would absolutely be sure of. So I feel like we're with Krish. Okay. So keep listening and let's hope the next one or two or somebody here today is for you. So Krish, let's just see. Let's just see what message. What message has Grandad got for you? What message has Grandad got for you? Okay, I feel like it's something around I want to go back to the boats, Krish. I want to go back to that essence of family. I want to go back to that essence of all being drawn together. And of course, that's something that's quite common at Christmas, isn't it? But it is important, those family links, that history, that memory of what was, and the importance of keeping stories alive, the importance of connecting in. Okay, so I want to say to you, make sure that you are finding time to connect in, both with yourself and with your family and friends. He's also wanting to, he did bring the dominoes, which I know you couldn't take, but I feel like that's about playing games and spending time being present together. So when you're together, really all making sure everybody's included and everybody's just connecting in. So if you're not seeing people this Christmas, make sure you're connecting with them by text or phone or connecting in. It's all about connections, Chris. So I hope this makes sense to you. It's absolutely about connections. All right. Lots of stories. Absolutely. So bring those stories back to life. Make sure that they bring smiles and joy and connection. All right. And when those are coming through, all your loved ones in spirit will draw close. So thank you for working with me, Krish, and thank you for Grandad for coming through. What a lovely, lovely start to our hour of mediumship. Oh, bless you. That's lovely. Played lots of games and had fun. Oh, bless you. That sounds lovely. Okay, let's have a look and see. I'm going to try and get as many messages for as many of you today. All right. So let's see who else we have here. Okay, I have a lady here with me and I'm hearing a C word and I'm also swallowing a lot. So I'm feeling like there's something, there's just something to do with her eating or her swallow. There's just something to do with that. I'm also getting the letter C around her, like for Carol. So I'm not sure if Carol is her name or if this is to do with Carol singing, but I'm just hearing Carol. I've also just wanting to touch my hair. So I feel like either her hair is important or there's a sensitivity there, something to do with her skin just getting a little bit sensitive. Okay. Lovely to see you, Sarah. Okay, so who can take this lovely lady? We've got this lady who has something bothering her about her eating or her swallowing or her digestion. Okay. Christine. Okay, we'll get some more evidence. I'll just recap. We have something here to do with her hair. So either something to do with her hair being just right or important, because I keep wanting to do this. But my skin is also a little bit itchy. So I wonder if there's some sort of sensitivity or just something that's making her skin feel that way. And I'm also hearing the letter C around her. And obviously, Christine, your name begins with C. So that would make sense. Okay. Makes sense towards the end for you, Christine. Okay, thank you. Christine, can you take all of that evidence just so that I can lean into it if you can't? Because that makes sense for everything I've said, Christine, or is there anything you can't take just so I can lean into it? Okay. Corey, you can take it as well. And your skin has been itchy lately. Okay, let's get something to separate out Christine and Corey. Let's just get something to separate you out. Okay, there was two things that came. Well, there were three things that came in here. I saw shoes and handbags. So from that, I'm just going to put shoes and handbag out there. So whether she liked them to be coordinated or whether that's about she would always be properly dressed, as in, smart, and or whether you can take a story about shoes and handbag, whether they're relevant to you. But that's what I have to share with you. And then the other thing that she flashed past me before that was some cake. So I feel like you will also be able to connect her in with cake. Please repeat, Alli. Okay, so I'm just going to go over the evidence for Corrie. So Corrie, we have a lady here, and I do feel like there's something to do with her eating or her swallowing, because when I first connected, I was getting a lot of fluid in my mouth, and it just felt a bit uncomfortable. So I feel there was something there. I feel like the letter C is around her. I was hearing carol, but it could have been Christmas carols, and both of you have the letter C beginning with your name. So I feel that evidence has been placed regardless. I feel like I had to talk about shoes and handbags in that sense of either being coordinated or properly dressed. Okay, there's something to do with her hair, because I want to do this. So I feel like whether it's to do with her hair looking nice, and I'm also had a little bit of itchy skin. And then the final bit of evidence was just bringing cake through. So thank you. Always properly dressed. Could not swallow anymore. Okay, so Corrie, her handbag was very important. She kept a grey handbag wherever she went. Okay. All right. So both of you, so both of you are still in. That's fine. It's no problem. It's my job to allow Mum to bring through the evidence to separate you out. She lost her hair and made a wig. That would make sense then, wouldn't it, Corrie, for her doing this? Okay. All right. Let's just get, and her shoes put on her bed. Okay. All right. Let's get something. I'm going to ask her for something very different, something that will separate you out. Okay, can either of you take it might not be a homemade card, so let me just describe what I'm seeing. I instantly went to homemade card, as in one that, is made by a crafter. What I'm seeing is, do you remember those books that children have that are 3D? So when you open it out, it's like a fan. The picture comes up like a fan. I want to say I'm seeing this very delicate card, and there's something very ornate about it, okay? So I want to ask either of you who can take me making reference, or why I'd be seeing a very ornate card, something that's just a little bit special, more than you would just normally buy off the shelf, or it's made. It's something ornate about it. So something crafty about this. Crafty as in creative, not crafty as in dodgy. So Corrie and Christine, if you can just say yes or no for me, my loves, and hopefully that has Corrie, you remember them. Okay, thank you. Christine, have we ruled you out, or can you take ornate cards as well? Let's just see what Christine's going to say. It's really important I just land that evidence properly, so we know who we are. She was very creative. Oh, bless. So it was beautiful. It's really lovely. It's a real gift, isn't it, when people make those lovely handcrafted cards? It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for Christine to confirm. I don't have a list for reading Country Love, but you are very welcome to listen in, and everyone has the same chance of a reading, my love. Okay, she gave you a card like that. Goodness me. Okay, she's making me work at this today, and I want to say that about her. I want to say she's really encouraging, like she would try and push you to learn stuff or to develop, because she's really pushing me to she's really pushing me to stretch myself. Okay. All right. Let me just see. Okay. So this is interesting. My mind is confusing me a little bit now. So what I'm seeing is, I thought I saw a dog. Okay, so I'm going to put dog as evidence there. You will be able to take a dog for her or with her or around her. Okay, but then I also, straight after the dog, saw an owl. So whether she collected owls, liked owls, or had a picture of an owl, but I feel like that's what I'm seeing. So I just want to say, can either of you understand that evidence? Ah, lovely, lovely evidence, Christine. Either of you understand both a dog and an owl, or a dog or an owl? Just flashed really quickly. And it might be that I assume every time I see something that's furry or looks a bit furry and feathery that it's going to be a dog. But I know for definite I saw an owl. So can either of you two, who understands? Who understands the owl or the dachshund called Gretchen? Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, they're really cute little dogs, dachshunds, aren't they? Lovely. No owls, no dog around her. You like owls, okay? And you love owls, okay? I feel, Cornelia, I feel, Corrie, I feel because Christine can take a dog and the owls, I'm with Christine, okay? So thank you so much for speaking up. Listen to the message, though, because, Corrie, I feel like it's probably going to be quite relevant for you as well. And hopefully we will bring somebody through for you. So let's see what she wants to say. Okay, I do feel like this is about the stretch. I do feel like this is about the making sure you're putting yourself out there. So you're not just enjoying crafting, you're actually thinking about, could I sell this? Could I share this? Could I put this out here? So I don't know if Cornelia, if Christine, sorry, you have, see, I'm even mixing you two up there. I feel mums are probably very close together here. I just want to say, don't hold yourself back, okay? You are better than you think you are, and it will also help you in your energy as well. So believe in yourself, take that forward, and I want you to be connecting in with that creative energy, that energy of I can, I make, I leave, that energy with somebody else as well. All right, Christine. So I hope that makes sense. Feel mum around you, feel her energy close, and feel that sense of satisfaction, I think, that you're giving something a go. All right, so I hope that makes sense. My parents want me to sell my art and flower arrangements. Yeah, and I think Spirit is saying do it. You know, I just think that you're going to be, the sense I get, Christine, from the energy is that it's your mind holding you back because you're not sure it will sell or people would want it, or will you be pushing yourself too far? And they're saying go for it because actually it's going to just inspire you even more. So I hope that makes sense for you, my love, and thank you for working with me and really appreciate her coming through. Okay, all right, another lovely connection there. Let's see where we're going to go. I'm just going to take a little sip of my drink. Okay, so I'm just going to share this because I feel somebody will be able to take it in here, but I have a collie dog with me. So it's definitely black and white, and that sort of longer hair. I believe it's a sheepdog or a collie dog, as I would call them. And it's just sat ever so patiently, but I just feel like somebody will understand a collie dog. So I'm just putting that out there because whether the spirit then joins me, possibly, but I just feel like there's definitely a collie dog there. I feel like the spirit connected with this collie dog would I feel like they would be on the quieter side. They're not going to be somebody who in social situations jumps forward and puts themselves forward. I feel like your Nan had a collie. Okay. All right. Would you understand Nan being quieter and being all about the dog? I just feel like this is somebody who just is so connected, so practical and enjoys that connection with their dog, and it was a really special connection. Doesn't really want to talk about themselves, was reserved. That's right. Okay, that makes complete sense, because she's not coming forward wanting to give too much evidence about herself. It's all about the dog. Oh, bless you. Your husband and I had a collie and you had to have us put to sleep last December. Oh, Sarah, sending you so much love, my darling. They break our hearts, don't they? And that will be a year now, won't it? That will be a year. You are so welcome, Christine. Lovely for Mum to come through. Okay, so let's just see. I do feel like there's a lady in spirit, Sarah and T, with this dog, and I feel like she was reserved. I feel like she's almost like that's why the dog has come forward first. It's like social situations, she could take or leave them, really. She just was happy with her dog going out, life of routine, that companionship, that whole essence of what's important of life, is with her dog. So let's just see if we can get anything else from her. Okay, let me just see. Would you understand? I'm feeling like she did live somewhere not completely rural, but with access to a rural area. I just feel like there's space around her. Would you understand this, T? Would you understand her having space around her? I just feel like when I'm outside, I can see green. I can see green. Just wait for T to comment. Can you understand me wanting to put Nan lived on a farm? Okay, thank you. All right, that makes sense. And I just feel like I'm outside and I can see green and fields, and it's just the nice place to be. Okay. And would you understand me putting eggs with her? I don't know if she kept chickens or she collected eggs or she'd have fresh eggs. I just want to put eggs with her, or you would have a memory of her, I don't know, cooking you eggs or something. They're not chocolate eggs. These are hen's eggs. I just want to put eggs with her. Would you understand that while she's talking about eggs? Just wait for T to reply. And let's see if we can get something else from her as well. I feel like inside is cozy, and I want to put, like, we would call them throws now, but I feel she kept chickens and we all had fresh eggs daily. That's why she's giving us eggs then. Okay, thank you, T. Would you understand her home is homely? And I wanted to say throws, but I feel like they're more either crocheted or knitted, like blankets would be over like the sofa or the beds and stuff. I just feel like there's something about they don't necessarily all have to match, but they're cozy. Would you understand this, T? And then I feel like we do have Nan. So I'm just going to place that extra bit of evidence. And then we're going to get a message from, yes, she's house proud, did a lot of crafting. Thank you, T. All right. Let's get a message from T to you, from Nan to you. Okay. So what she wants to say and remind you is the importance of two things. The first is routine. Okay. And with her dog and with her way of life, there had to be a routine. You had to, it didn't matter if it was raining or what was going on, things needed to be done. The dog was always taken out, things needed to be done, and a routine is helpful. And I wonder if you've either lost your routine or if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, then routine will help you. Okay. And the second thing is making sure you are getting outside, making sure you are getting outside. Okay. So please just go out and enjoy nature, ground yourself. Just make sure you're taking that time to get that breath of fresh air. Okay, so you've been feeling, absolutely struggling to do things at the moment. So I feel like she's quite a practical lady, your Nan, because she's sort of leaning into lists and does it really need to be done? Can you simplify? Can you make life easier? And just try and get a little routine. Don't overwhelm yourself, but get yourself a little routine and you'll just find that anchors your day a little bit and helps you feel a little bit more in control. And that outside grounding always helps us when we're feeling overwhelmed. We've all been there. We understand. Absolutely. When it's raining and cold, we just want to be inside, don't we? So, you know, maybe, I mean, she would have gone outside, but maybe your grounding could be done differently. Maybe you can look out the window and just connect with nature. Maybe you have a bath with some candles and the smelly something lovely. But just make sure you're taking time for you to ground and connect in, and just build your courage, is what I want to say. Build your confidence back. All right. So I hope that makes sense for you, T. You've got a lovely Nan with you, and desperate to just give you that little bit of help and encouragement at the moment. Going to light a candle right now. Absolutely. Yeah, light a candle, have a little chat with Nan as you do. Feel her close by. Oh, well, lovely. Thank you for working with me, T. And thank you for allowing me to connect with your Nan. She's gorgeous. Okay. So let's hear. Now I'm hearing the name Brian. Hi, Davey. Hi, everyone that's joined. Hi, Julie. I'm hearing the name Brian now. So I need to ask if somebody understands the name Brian. For somebody in spirit, it could be around them, but I'm going to just stick to it because I heard it quite clearly. You will understand why I'm saying the name Brian. Okay. Hopefully we'll get you a message, Bernadette and Kelly, who understands me making reference to a Brian who is in spirit. Okay, you can take a Brian, Bernadette. Okay, Bernadette, would you understand work is important to this Brian? Would you understand he's got either an important job or a job he takes seriously? Just wait for Bernadette to reply. Let's just see what else has Brian got to say. You can take a Ryan. Okay, Davey. Okay, let's just keep going with the evidence then. Let's just see what else he wants to say. I feel like he's very organized. I feel like his work needs him to be organized, Bernadette. There's something about information or getting things just right, okay? So I want to just say he's diligent. Would you understand me saying diligence, Bernadette? Okay. I knew Brian, not sure in spirit. Yes, serious job. Okay, so this will be somebody in spirit, guys. Okay, so the Brian might be around him. All right, but the connection with the Brian needs to be close. So it will be somebody, either best friend, I don't know, father, son, uncle, whatever. But it will be somebody close to him. But the spirit I'm connecting with is definitely past. So I need to understand who is bringing through Brian then, if we can't take a Brian in spirit. Okay. And Cornelia, you can take him as diligent. Brian is my fiance's son. My fiance passed last year. Oh, okay, Bernadette. Can you understand the evidence, Bernadette, for the working and the diligence? Can you understand this for your fiance's son, for your partner? Brian is my fiance's son. My fiance's passed last year. So Bernadette, can you understand your fiance having a job that's important to him? And Cornelia, Corey, this is a close friend. Okay. All right. Let's just go with the evidence then and see where we go. Listen up, guys. Listen up. We've got Corey or Cornelia, who has a Brian, who has a serious job, but she's not sure if he's passed. Very diligent. And we've got Bernadette, whose fiance's son is called Brian and can take the information about work. Okay, let's just see where else we're going. Would you understand there's an important date coming up? And I know it's Christmas, so discount Christmas because that's for everybody. But would you understand there's either a marking of an anniversary or a birthday around this person? And I'll accept it if they've mentioned a Brian, I'll accept it around them as well. I just feel like there's something important coming up or just been. Just wait and see. Bernadette and Cornelia, can you understand that? You have a granddaughter due on Christmas Day. Oh, lovely. That's amazing. That's amazing. Let's just see if that's ruled Cornelia out. Your wedding anniversary and your 50th was 2 weeks ago. Okay. All right. So I'm going to thank them for that bit of evidence. I'm going to ask them to go in a new direction to separate you out. Okay. So one of you been doing cards? What I'm seeing is candles. So I feel like there's a candle there, but then I feel like there's a card, but I feel like it might be an oracle card or something like that. That I'm just seeing like a scene in your house. You read cards, Bernadette. I'm just connecting cards to one of you, and they would have known that. This is something that they would have known about. That's quite important. And you like your candles because they're giving it to you as evidence. So they would have known that. So Bernadette does sound like it's connected with you. I will just happy 50th. Awesome. Just see if that's ruled Cornelia out. Julie, we're just bringing spirits through. So the next spirit hopefully might be for you, Julie. Everybody's in with the same. You do oracle cards myself and you like candles. Okay. They're really testing me today, aren't they? Let's see. Okay, let me ask something about their lifetime that you would be able to understand that makes them unique. Okay, does one of you understand them talking about a bicycle or teaching somebody how to ride a bicycle? And I feel like I've asked for the lifetime, so this might be a memory, but I want to mention a bicycle. I do feel like it's a bicycle rather than a bike, as in a motorbike. But I feel like I saw a bicycle, and I feel like it's about either them learning to ride or teaching somebody to ride a bike. And this will be a memory. Either of you remember why there'd be a bike? You taught your grandson to ride his bike. Okay, thank you, Bernadette. Thank you, Bernadette. Has that done it? Have we managed to whittle it down to Bernadette? We managed to get there. You used to write. Cornelia, would your spirit person know this? They have to have been involved with it, my love. Would they have known this? So with Bernadette, we have him teaching a grandson to ride a bike. So just need to know whether he would have been involved with that bike riding in the Netherlands, whether there's a strong connection to him. Otherwise, I'm feeling like I'm with Bernadette. So I just want to make sure I've planted that evidence securely. And bless you. I do hope one of them's for you, because you missed out last time as well, didn't you, darling? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for replying, Cornelia. It's really important that when you recognise the evidence, you do say yes. So I genuinely appreciate it. And I do hope I bring you somebody through, Cornelia. But I do feel like I'm working with Bernadette's fiance, just because the evidence has been so pointed in that direction. He's taught his grandson how to ride his bike. His son is called... the name that we brought through that I can't remember now. That's awful. It was an anniversary. It's a 50th birthday, and she's got a granddaughter due. The Brian is his son. Okay, so let's just get a message for you. Okay. Okay, I feel like the energy is quite high, and I feel like I want to give you a hug, Bernadette, just because I know you've just had a big birthday. I know Christmas is coming, and I know you've got this big milestone of a grandchild coming too. And I just feel like you felt him around you, and you've been asking him to come through and remind you and let you know that he is there, that he's not missing these big things, and this need and wish just to connect. He wants you to remember, he wants you to be nothing but happy. There's no decision or action you could take that would make him sad right now. He just wants you to be happy, to live your life and to step forward into your energy and move forward. All right. So Bernadette, he's just sending you so much love. There's just this massive, massive hug for you. I want to say, I feel like he's come up behind you and wrapping his arms around you from behind, and he's just sort of stood there giving you this big energy love. He just says, you've got this, okay? And do feel his energy near you, because he is near and around you and just wanting and wishing for you to be okay. So Bernadette, I hope that makes sense for you, my love, and that you can understand his message. Ah, bless you. He always came from behind with hugs. That's why he's doing that then. Bless him. He just wants you to know he is so with you. He understands how hard it is. Be kind to yourself. Go easy on yourself. Every day you're taking a step forward. All right. So bless you. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm glad we managed to get you a message from him. All right. Okay. So guys, let's see. Who have we got here next? Okay. I'm hearing the name Sally. So I want to put Sally with the spirit or very close by. And let's see what else this person connected with Sally or Sally herself has to say. I feel like her passing's quite quick. So I've said her now. So I do feel like this is a female. So even if she was poorly and it's expected, the end is quick. Or this is a completely unexpected death, because it just feels like the end is quick. The end is quick. There's not time to say goodbyes. That's what I'm feeling with her. I feel like there would have never have been enough time. That's the other thing that I want to say. So that makes me wonder if there was something going on, but that just the ending was quicker than anticipated, or people didn't get there, or there's something around that. So let's just see what else she has to say. So we need to have an S name around her. I've said Sally, and it's either for her or very, very closely linked to her. I'm also here in the month May, guys. So I want to talk about the month of May. So I feel like there'll be an anniversary or a passing or a birthday in May. She's just giving me May. And I also want to talk about the number 26. Now, I don't think that it's May the 26th, but whether 26 is in her phone number or 26, you would just, I don't know what 26 means. So I'm just going to say you would understand the number 26. It's very, very specific, that. So let's see where else we get to. Can anyone understand some or all of this information, please? So who understands a lovely lady with the name beginning with S around her or for her? I feel like her passing was fairly quick. Even if you knew about it, I just feel like the end came quicker than either her deterioration was quick, or the passing was quick and somebody didn't get there, or it's completely unexpected. Your grandmother was Sally. It wasn't expected. My dad passed in May and she passed when I was 26. Bernadette, I think I'm probably still with your energy then, because that's pretty spot on, isn't it? Oh, bless you. Thank you for coming forward. Okay, so I've done what I call a double energy link there. I've jumped back onto your spirit team and your people. Okay, so it sounds like your grandmother has come through, and she's just, didn't she give amazing evidence though? That was awesome. There was me thinking, goodness me, we've got a name, we've got a month, we've got a number. Ah, bless you. No, don't say sorry for taking your energy. But what I will do is give you your grandmother's love. I feel like they're just all wanting to let you know we're around you. We're around you. We've got you. You've got this. All right. So take your spirit energy and your spirit guidance and their love and their support for you, and know you are not alone, Bernadette. They just did a really cheeky good thing to come through. So that's awesome. Awesome. Ah, bless. I love that, Bernadette. It's like they're saying, you've got this, girl. You've got this, girl. You've got a team. Yeah. Okay, so let me have a drink so I completely separate off the energy and get somebody new through. Okay, so I'm hearing an N name. I feel it's a male because I was instantly drawn to like a Nigel, but we'll take it for an N name. And this needs to be for him or around him. Okay. And I feel like this N name would have gone to the pub. I'm just feeling like they would have enjoyed that. I'm just feeling like they would have enjoyed that energy and they would have met someone. Okay, I know sometimes they just come through and it's awesome, isn't it? It is awesome. So who understands the name Nigel or a name beginning with N for somebody in spirit or very closely connected with you or then? And I feel like this male spirit liked going to what we in England would call a pub, which is like a bar. What else do we want to say? And I want to say that he's playing, I'm going to say darts. I was going to say pool then, but I think it's darts. It's just one of those games that's connected with that sort of network. I just feel like he goes and does that. So this may be a memory for you, or you would know of this. So who can understand this lovely man that's come through? Let's see what else we've got for him. So we need somebody with an N name in spirit. I heard Nigel, but I will be flexible on that because I'm still working on my names at the moment, but normally they're right first time. It could be for him or around him. This man likes to go to the pub, and I feel he will, or you will have a memory of playing darts. Okay, I think it's my Uncle Nelson. Oh, that's close enough. He lived in bars playing darts. Okay, Krish, is your Uncle Nelson passed? That's important. Is he passed? And the other thing I want to say about him is you will understand he has a sense of humor, but I also want to say he doesn't suffer fools gladly. So he will be quite straight and say it as it is if it's needed. So Chris, I just need to know, is he's passed? Okay. And would you understand him both being a good sense of humor, but being able to say it as it is? He doesn't take, we would say he doesn't take fools gladly. So he's, you know, he will say it. If it needs to be said, he will say it, Chris. Would you understand that? Big sense of humor, and he would tell you off too. Absolutely. He's got quite a big personality. He's quite influential, I feel. He's quite at ease in that social situation, but also managing people. You know, if they're a little bit on the edge, shall we say, he's very, very down the line, very black and white is what I would say, just in how he sees things. Okay. Let's just understand. Would you understand me putting him working with his hands, Krish? I'm just seeing him like fiddling with a car engine. So I feel like he would have given it a go, or he would have done something with his hands. Would you understand that? Big personality, people loved him. Absolutely. And because I feel like he helps people, but he can also call in favors as well. But he normally calls in favors to help others. I just feel like there is this big sense of community building with him. Sense of community building. He tinkered with his cars. Yeah, I'm just seeing him under the bonnet. Okay, thank you. Lovely. Okay. All right, let's see. What has your Uncle Nelson got to say? I feel like this is connected with that sense of community, Krish, this sense of having people around you. I mean, at Christmas time, we do that, don't we? We do have gatherings, we do pull people close, but I feel like this is a sense of you helping others, you giving your time and energy to help others. And he had a big following. Absolutely. Bless you. And that's a wonderful thing to do, to help others, but make sure when you need help, you're also pulling it in. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. It's like there are people around you and you need to pull in some help. You need to pull in support and not be afraid to do that. So whatever's going on around you, Krish, he's around you giving energy, but he also wants you to know there's others that you can reach out to. Don't feel that you can't or you shouldn't, or it's a weakness or anything else. I know you give your energy away and you do that out of the kindness of your heart, but right now I'm feeling like you're the one who people should be reaching out to. We don't want you feeling alone, and we don't want you to feel like you're overwhelmed. So that's just that energy that he's giving me there. So I hope you understand that, Krish. I'm going to leave you with his love. Feel his energy around you and draw on that, okay? And just know he's there. He's got your back. You can do this. You're stronger than you think, all right? But just make sure that you are reaching out to people. Keep people around you. Okay, so thank you for that. Thank you for the wonderful connection. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, all right, let's see where else we're going. Okay, I'm hearing, okay, I hope I'm not doing the same as I did before. I'm hearing Katie, which I'm just conscious of because Krish's name begins with K. So let's hope that I'm not doing the same as I did before, but I'm hearing the name Katie. And this will be around the spirit, I feel, rather than for the spirit, but I might be wrong. You are so welcome. So very welcome. So I feel like there's a Katie that I need to make reference to. I also feel like there's somebody who struggled at school. I just feel like there's somebody who I don't know if it's sensory or they can't be put in the box or it's just too much for them. You have a friend, Katie. Is your friend in spirit, Anne? If not, I need to understand what the link is, my darling. Okay, so I just hearing Katie. So this will be a reference around or for, and there will be connection to somebody in spirit. Okay. Jean, I'm pulling spirit through. Everyone has the same opportunity for a read. It's whoever comes through. So listen in and hopefully we bring one of your people. Just have a listen to the evidence and see. Okay, so she's not in spirit. Okay, so would you understand anyone in spirit that struggled with school, or why I would be talking about a Katie struggling in school? Okay, so Rebecca, you know a few Katies. You struggled at school and also a teacher. Katie, let me just lean, Rebecca, sorry. Let me just lean behind her and see who is stood behind her. Okay, would you understand around this Katie, whoever's drawn to this Katie, so a few of you have got friends called Katie and can take this business about struggling at school. I feel like there's a father energy. So if this isn't dad, it will be somebody who is like a dad or has that energy of being dad-like. So sometimes granddads step in, don't they? Sometimes it's a friend or just somebody you could really trust. But I do feel like there's this dad energy around this story. So just want to feel into that. Does anyone, Anne or Rebecca, do you understand that? Say no if you don't. It's really important you don't take evidence that you can't understand. So Katie, this resonates with you. Your granddad is in spirit and was a father figure. Okay. All right. So Katie and Rebecca, listen in. Let's just see where else we're going. I feel like his energy is really dependable and really trustworthy, but I feel like he will wait for you to come to him. I feel like he understood the value of letting you have your space, do your stuff, but you would always come and talk to him. So in that way, he's not forceful. He's not a big social man, but he's really sturdy, independent. You can just trust him. And when you do go to him, there can be this advice or this sharing or this hug that you need. Okay. Thank you, Julie. It's spirit that do the good work. Very much so, very dependable. Okay, so you can take that, Becca. So just need to know, Katie, are you still in, or are we with Rebecca's granddad? Just need to check that out. So I'm just going to get something else while we wait to hear from Katie. Okay, I really want to talk about, this is so bizarre, but I need to say it. I feel like you will know his house and you will understand why I'm talking about the back door. Do the words back door mean something to you? Did people go in and out of the back door? Was the back door the main door used, or is there some sort of reference? I'm just hearing back door. I've just asked him for something that will understand. So do either of you understand why I'm talking about back door? So Katie, okay, all right. And now my ear has got really hot and itchy. So I want to ask, did he have a hearing problem, or do you understand why I'm really drawn to my ear? I'm feeling like either he's losing his hearing, or there's something about your ear or his ear. It's just really burning up there. Or maybe there's a big joke about an ear, but you will understand why I'm talking about an ear. You have an issue with your ear. Okay, Becca? Okay. And we'll just wait. Is that the thing that separated you guys out? Just see between Katie and Rebecca. Rebecca can take the ear as well as the back door, as well as the other evidence. Just wait and see. Okay, thank you, Katie. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Becca. So we have got Grandad here. You understand we've got Grandad here, and let's just see if we understand what he needs to say. What is it that he wants to say? Okay, I feel like he went to the ear. A is evidence, but also to say that you're almost missing a listening ear. You're missing somebody to talk to, somewhere to go, somewhere where you just need that ground in place, somebody who will just hear you and give you that space to be. And I feel like that's often what he did. And he's just saying, keep talking to me. I'm here. I am that space still. I'm still here to support you. But I also feel like he's letting you know that things will pass, things will get easier, because I'm feeling like the energy has been quite difficult for you. There's been some, I don't know if it's stuckness or challenge, but just really you're feeling that heaviness, and he just wants you to know that you are strong, you are resilient, you've got this, you can do it. And it will be okay. All right. It will be okay. So don't give up hope. Keep with your confidence. Keep knowing he's around you and he's sharing his love with you, and you're on the right path, and just keep going. All right. So, Becca, I want to, very challenging. He's just saying, ride the wave. Okay. Ride the wave. Just go with it. Go with it and ride the wave, because it will pass. It will absolutely pass. Okay. So, just know you've got his love. Know you've got his energy. Know that you're strong. You can do this. You've been through far worse. So just ride that wave. Everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it will pass, and all will be well. So, Becca, I'm going to just give you that gorgeous message from your granddad, and we're all wishing you so much, so many blessings. All right. We're all giving you that little bit of energy you need to believe right now. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. He did a great job coming through, didn't he? He did a wonderful job coming through. Okay, guys, so if I haven't brought your spirit person through for you today, please know they are all there. They are all desperate to come and communicate. They are all wanting to make that connection. It's just purely where I am drawn, where spirit lead me, and know that there's no choosing in here. It really genuinely is just as they do it. All right. So please know that. Please feel them near you. There are readings on here all the way through Christmas, even on Christmas Day. I'm not on Christmas Day, but I know there's some wonderful people that are. I'm reading every day for free on TikTok. So if you fancy coming in and giving me a listen, then please do. Just, make sure that you're feeling your loved one's energy around you and know they're there. All right. So I'm going to do one more connection and then we're nearly up to our hour, but I'm just going to do one more and we'll just see where we go with it. Okay, so I'm hearing Daisy, but I'm not sure this is a name. So it could be a D name, but I'm also wondering if this is a song about daisies. And now I can't think of it. Is it Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do? Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy. That song. Okay, that's the song that I'm hearing. So there may well be a D name around it, but I'm hearing that song and I think you will be able to take that song. Let's see what else. I just feel like there's a part of your story where you will understand that song. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Anne. Okay, let's see what else we've got. This is a really nurturing energy, So either you sing that to your kids or you got sung it as a child. I just feel like you will know that song. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. I just feel like it's often a lullaby type song sung, isn't it? Let's just see, where else are we going with this? I feel like either you or them sang a lot, just at home, just around, just little sing songs. You used to sing it. Okay, Anne. Okay. All right. Let's see who stood behind the song then, Anne. If it's you, let's see who you used to sing it. And I don't... Oh, I'm not going to ask you questions. I'm going to go with the evidence. It's really tempting to ask questions. So let me just go with the evidence. Okay, let me ask them to give you evidence of them. Okay, and because I'm feeling this is a nurturing energy, Anne, I'm going to say, would you understand somebody who has a maternal energy and spirit around you, who would be linking in? Because I feel like this would be you singing to one of your children or two children. Would you understand that, Anne, that I'm feeling your link with this song is you singing to little ones or a little one? And I feel like this energy is connected with that, which makes me wonder, is this somebody maternal around you? I just feel like the song comes with this massive maternal energy. So either that's your energy that you're giving out when you're singing it, or you would understand you used to sing it to your children. Okay, so you did used to sing it to your children, but we don't have your children in spirit, Anne. I feel like your children are all on the earth plane. You understand that? I feel like your children are all on the earth plane, so don't feel like we're connecting with one of them. So I need to understand who around you is bringing that through for you. Just let you answer that, my darling. Let's see what else they've got. So, Anne, would you understand? Okay, so what I want to say is, do you have a female energy in spirit who was confused, who got like a dementia, or she got a bit confused towards the end of her life? Your grandma. Okay. Would you understand grandma getting confused towards the end, Anne? Doesn't have to be a diagnosed dementia, but I just feel like there's an element of confusion there with her. Just going to wait for Anne to understand that. And if you can't understand it, please say, Anne. Don't be afraid of saying no. It's absolutely fine to say no. It just means I need to lean into the energy in a bit better. I'm just wondering if that's why it's coming through in such an unusual way. Your mother-in-law. Okay, would mother-in-law have met your children? Does mother-in-law know your children? I'm wondering if that's the connection. Does mother-in-law know your children? It's just that with bringing through that great maternal energy, I'm just feeling like there's a connection with your children. Yes, very well. With that, that's the link then. Okay. So she's got this confusion around her, but she has a close link to your children. You used to sing that song to your children. So whether she knows you sang that, or maybe she sang it to her son, she's just trying to make that connection between knowing you and knowing your children. Okay. When spirit have suffered dementia or a bit of confusion, on this earth plane, when I connect with them, they often give me evidence in a bit of a jumbled up way, and it's a bit of their evidence to say this was that, you know, my thinking was just that little bit confused before I passed. Okay. All right. Okay, let's have a look and see what has mother-in-law got to say to you. Okay. She's very, very maternal. Would you understand me saying she liked to spoil? So she's either spoiled your husband or your children. So she likes to spoil. Would you understand that? As in spoil children, as in I think she would sing it too. That makes absolute sense then. Thank you, Anne. Would you understand her enjoying spoiling children? So either she spoiled your husband or your children, her grandchildren, she would spoil them. It's just her maternal energy is so strong. She spoiled my children. Okay. And she's got this lovely smile on her face. Can you see how I'm smiling now? Her energy is bright. It's like they're like a light up in her life, and she absolutely adored them, and she's saying thank you for the gift that you gave her in that time with them. Okay, so I feel like she was very much made part of the family. She very much enjoyed her connection with family, and she's just acknowledging that you gave to her, and she just wants to say, just know your family is beautiful, know her energy is around, particularly at Christmas, and enjoy. Just keep doing what you're doing, Anne. I just feel like she's just saying, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing all right. You're doing the right thing. I feel like you question yourself sometimes, and she says, just believe in yourself. Understand you're doing all the right things, and she's just blowing you a kiss. So I hope that makes sense to you, Anne. And I'm going to say thank you to your. I'm going to say thank you to your mother-in-law for coming through. So thank you, everybody. That was a lovely hour of mediumship. Really enjoyed it. So thank you for all taking the time to come through and watch me. I will be here in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time today. And we will absolutely enjoy. Is it new? I'm just looking on my calendar to see. 2 weeks' time today is New Year's Eve. So thank you. You are so welcome, Anne. I look forward to joining you on New Year's Eve. Everyone have the most beautiful Christmas. Feel your spirit ones close. Thank you so much for joining. And I just wish you all the very best. There's lots of reads on here between now and Christmas. They've got a program running all day on Christmas Day. I'm doing free live mediumship on TikTok every single day up to Christmas. So just join in somewhere, guys. Get that connection in and feel their love. And I'm going to leave you all with their love and say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you. I think they will cut us off in a minute. You're welcome to ask a question. We just, they will need to draw it to a close. So we'll just wait for Veronica to end the session. So apologies if we get cut off, but I will do my best to answer if you have something.